What's up, everyone? M3 Black Shadow here. Thank you for tuning in and joining my channel. Today, I've just gotten a lot of requests, questions about how do I keep the car so clean? How do I clean the interior? What products do I use? And today I figured I'd show you. I pretty much went from not knowing how to wash a car at all to being pretty good at detailing, from paint correction to full interior detailing over really the last 2.5 years or so since I got the car. And so I'm gonna show you basically, I'm not gonna go into paint correction, we're not gonna go too deep today, but I'm gonna show you how to wash and give some protection to the outside of the car, as well as how to do an interior cleaning and maybe a light detail. Actually, the whole car is dirty right now. I actually came back from a trip to Maryland and it was raining on the way back. I mean, this car is absolutely filthy, especially by my standards. So is the inside. Brought my dog with me. She sheds everywhere. So there's just hair in the back. And the carpets are kind of dirty. So first thing is, you always want to clean the inside of the car first. Reason being, when you clean the outside, inevitably you're gonna get dirty, especially when you clean the wheels. You're gonna get brake dust and grime and dirt on your hands, your clothes. If you're like me, my feet get wet because just water's everywhere. And you don't want to track that back into the car after you've cleaned it. So I always start with vacuuming, right? Because you want to get all of the loose crap out of the car. So all of the dirt that's down here, you'll find dirt in between the seats here. So you want to get in all of the cracks. And then in terms of a vacuum, I mean, work with what you got. I have just like I think it's like a Eureka, like pet vac. It's like a standing vacuum with a hose attachment. So I'm actually gonna wear my headset and then you'll be able to see what I'm seeing and we'll be able to start this thing. And you're not gonna be able to hear me once I turn this on. So cue some music. Okay, so now that the inside is fully vacuumed out, the next thing that we want to do is wipe down all of the surfaces and clean the leather. So Adams Polishes is incredible. They have a lot of really great products. They have an interior, it's in here somewhere, interior detailer. This is awesome for wiping down all of the interior surfaces. You can also use it on the leather. There's also another really great product that I use for deep cleaning. It's called Car Guys Premium Super Cleaner. This is an incredible product in conjunction with the horsehair brush. So you use these two things together on the leather and it will really, I mean, if you're using a light colored rag to wipe it, it will come off black or brown if your seats are dirty. So let's go ahead and wipe down the interior and give the leather a little bit of a scrub. Okay, so what we're gonna do here, I'm gonna use Adams Interior Detailer to wipe down all of these surfaces. And then I'm gonna use the Car Guys Super Cleaner to take care of the leather. So all you got to do, and if this can, again, this is great for leather too. In fact, I use this a lot of times and don't even use the super cleaner. It just really depends on how dirty your leather is. I'll usually try and use the Car Guys super cleaner when the leather is really dirty and it needs like a deep cleaning. So remember, like, when it comes to detailing, it's really important to get in all of the like nooks and crannies. This is going to be more of like a mini detail. Like the car is pretty clean, and I daily this car, so I could spend all day like getting in every little nook and cranny, and then it's just going to get dirty in a pretty short period of time. But I usually make sure to get in all of these nooks and crannies like a couple times a year. You'll notice, like, I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but I got 99% of the dirt. There is a little bit of stuff remaining, but I'm actually going to come back and clean the carpets, and there's a vacuum attached to the cleaner, and I'll show you what that looks like. And so anything that's remaining will get taken care of. Huge shout out, by the way, to Matte Black Designs. I don't post enough pictures of this, but he 3D printed this ashtray, and it slides out. It is so cool, and I really appreciate him making this for me. Just awesome. So there are a lot of nooks and crannies, and I'm actually gonna use this horsehair brush to just kind of get in there and get all this dirt. So all of the surfaces have been wiped down. I mean, you can look already. I mean, the car is just so clean already. And if I wasn't doing this video, I would probably just wipe the seats down with this interior detailer, because the seats are overall, they're pretty clean. But I do want to show you how to properly clean leather seats. Now, maybe I'll use a different rag here just to show you what happens. And this is really, I mean, you guys know, especially if you follow me on Instagram, like, you know how clean I am, or how I keep my car. But you'll see, watch this. All you got to do, you just spray some of the, this is again Car Guys premium super cleaner. Just spray it, okay? Don't spray the whole seat because it'll dry by the time that you get to a different section. And you just take this horsehair brush and just scrub. Getting all the crevices. And you'll notice the reason that I'm doing this first, before cleaning the carpets, is because when you do this, sometimes dirt and stuff that you missed will come down and hit the carpets, and that's okay, because we're gonna then clean the carpets. See that? Already. Look at that. This was clean before this rag. You know, come to think about it, it's probably even better to do the leather first before wiping down all of the surfaces, because when you do this, actually I haven't done this in a little while, so I wasn't really thinking about it, but when you do this, some of the cleaner and stuff kind of gets shot over across the car. So I'm probably gonna have to wipe down the surfaces of all the surfaces again. So when you do this first. Look at that. I'm not even gonna scrub the back because people don't sit back here that often. Okay, so now that we've wiped down the inside, we've cleaned the leather, vacuumed everything out, the next step is we want to condition the leather, condition the seats. So there are a variety of products that you can use. A lot of leather conditioners are good. You just want to make sure that like it's not just going to make the seats oily. I actually had some leather conditioner that's meant for shoes. It's this Dr. Martens Wonder Balsam, I guess. Balsam, is that how you pronounce it? But it's a little bit of a pain to apply because it's like a thick kind of paste, and it comes with just this little foam applicator. But it really provides a lot of protection, as well as kind of helps the leather be a little bit softer and more supple. So we're just gonna go ahead and wipe this over all of the leather surfaces in the car. So what I do is I just take this foam pad, just gonna get it in there. Now, you don't want to, and you really want to rub the conditioner into the seats. I don't like to put this on the steering wheel because then, you know, the grease kind of comes off. But you do want to get a good conditioner on the steering wheel as well. Lexol makes some good stuff. I'm sure Adams has leather conditioner that's really good. I haven't used it. But the idea is that you want to clean. That's really what the idea of detailing is you want to clean everything and leave protection over it, right? As a general rule of thumb, and this, you know, really goes with like inside and particularly outside of the vehicle, if you do a really good job detailing the car and then it rains right after you've detailed the car, you shouldn't be that upset, because if you did a good job, you provided, or you put down protection over the paint, the surface of the car, which it'll provide protection from the rain, and then it'll make life a little bit easier when you go to wash the car the next time. And that protection will remain on the car even after the rain. So like I said, you don't have to do this every time. So we want to go in here and really work this leather conditioner in on the seams. Get it in there good, and then you'll see it'll kind of leave a little residue. That's okay. We'll wipe that down and wipe the excess off when we're done. we've got the seats all wiped down with the conditioner, and you can see it's pretty greasy and like there's a little bit of, it's kind of thick here. So we're just gonna wipe down the excess. Look at that, it's like new. Okay guys, it is a new day. My GoPro died and I ran out of memory on my SD card, so we're just gonna continue. I haven't driven the car or anything, so we're gonna continue from where we left off. So the next step here is we want to clean the carpets. Now my carpets overall pretty clean. If I wasn't doing this video, probably wouldn't be doing this, but I really want to show you guys how to do everything. And I'm gonna link all of the products that I use in this video in the description below, so you can check it out. This is a Bissell, I think it's the Pro Clean. I forget exactly the name of it, and I'm surprised it's not right on the top of it. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna fill this up. There's two compartments here. This is the return compartment, so this is where the dirty water goes, and then in this compartment is the soapy water, which I'm gonna fill up with warm water and solution that it comes with. The other compartment is in the house, so we're gonna go ahead and fill that up, come back, and then we'll get started. Okay, so we're all set up here. Now, the way that this works is you can see there's actually a vacuum goes back into the return through this hose, and then this is for scrubbing, and then this is where the cleaner comes out. If you have very dirty carpets, what you can actually do is get some pre-cleaner. You could use something like the Car Guys or Adams, or you could, I think Bissell actually makes some spot cleaner, so you could kind of saturate and scrub first before using this. I'll spray it down and then I'll turn the vacuum off so that none of the solution is getting sucked up, and then I use this to scrub the carpets. Scrub here, and then after you scrub, then I'll turn it back on, and then I'll pull the solution out of the carpets. As I had mentioned earlier in the video, there is some very small specks of dirt in here, and whatever is left behind is going to get picked up by this vacuum. Watch the technique that I use as I scrub and pull the dirt out. Okay, so now that we did all of the carpets, I mean, you could see, look at that. It's disgusting. And I did this like not that long ago, so you know, it doesn't take much. People's shoes, they track dirt in the car, and then this really just pulls everything right out. Okay, so now that we've done all of the carpets, we've cleaned and conditioned the leather, cleaned the surfaces of the car, we're pretty much done here. What I like to do before wrapping up, just because when you spray, you know, you spray the carpet cleaner, it tends to kind of get up on the plastic and stuff. So I'll just take the interior detailer and I'll just give it a quick couple spurts, and I'll just spot check and make sure that I didn't miss anything. Okay, so that's it. That's the inside. We finished everything. So we vacuumed out everything. Then we wiped down all of the surfaces of the car. We cleaned and scrubbed the leather. We conditioned the leather, and then we cleaned the carpets, and we wiped everything. We spot checked and wiped everything else down. So the inside looks fantastic. I'm actually going to split this video into two parts. So this part is the inside, and then we'll do the next video as how to wash and add some protectant to the outside of the vehicle. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoyed this. Check out the next one. Also, you can follow me on Instagram and check the description below, because I'm going to link everything that I used today. I have an Amazon storefront account, so you could go right into my storefront and you can check out with those items. It really helps me, helps out the channel. So thanks so much.